Hey, what's going on? So whether you're new to Old School Runescape or just looking to start a new free-to-play account, you're going to need cash from the start because the 25 GP they give you right off from Tutorial Island just won't be enough. So today I'm going to be showing you 10 ways to make that first bit of starting cash on a brand new free-to-play account, meaning you can do all these methods with level 1 in every skill. Keep in mind that these are by no means the most efficient methods, they're just a few different ways to get some starting cash in the first hour of playing so you can afford to train up your stats and start upgrading your gear. These methods aren't in any special order, so with all that being said, let's start from where everyone begins their journey, in lumbridge. When you start out, you're just going to have a bunch of basic gear, but you could pretty much dump everything that you can't equip because it's going to be useless. For the first method, you're going to be crossing east over the river and heading north until you see a field with potatoes in it. So head into the gate and start picking potatoes until you fill up your inventory. Let's check the price on it, and you can see they're worth 41 GP each, and the full inventory is worth 1,000 coins. Not too bad for a minute into the game, huh? Now get back on your way to the Grand Exchange and sell these potatoes off. People use potatoes as a profitable cooking method, so they're always going to be in demand, and you can see they sold right away as expected. On to method number 2. Now that you're at the GE, there should be a lot of people burning fires, and when those fires die, they turn into ashes, which sell on the GE to people who are usually training herblore. If there's no one making fires there, then you could switch worlds, and if for some reason you still can't find people fire making, I guarantee there will be people burning fires by the Varrock West Bank. The ashes are worth 22 GP each and will sell instantly to net you a nice quick little profit for some more starting cash. For number 3, hopefully you still have your axe. If not, you can buy one with all the gold that you have now and head south to find some regular trees. And just start chopping away. You'll be gaining levels very quickly, and the higher your level, the faster you're going to chop them. And you could upgrade your axe as well once your levels get higher. Now head back to the GE, sell those logs, and watch your cash stack grow even more. For number 4, grab your pickaxe now because we're going to be doing some mining. Follow the path I'm taking to just southwest of Varrock and head into the mine to mine some clay. If you're still level 3 though, watch out for the mugger who walks around here because he will start attacking you if he gets close. Just like with woodcutting, as your level increases, you'll mine them faster, and you could upgrade your pickaxe at the GE to increase your speed too. Now, you don't have to sell your clay right away because there is a way that you could turn that into even more profit, and that is going to be number 5. Buy as many jugs of water as you have clay, and you're simply going to use the jug of water on your clay to turn it into soft clay. So you can see here your input cost is going to be 95 GP for each clay and jug of water. Soft clay is always going to be in demand for members training construction or making teleport tabs. And now you can see your output for each soft clay and jug is 133 GP, so that's a quick extra 38 GP profit per clay. If you have enough GP at this point, you don't even need to mine the clay, and you could just buy it off the GE yourself instead of fighting with bots at the mine. Moving on to method number 6, we're going to be making chocolate dust. First, you're going to buy a knife on the GE, and then buy as many chocolate bars as you can afford. For the input cost, we're not going to include the knife because you can always sell it afterwards, but the chocolate bars are 49 GP each. Place the knife at the bottom of your inventory and start using the knife on the chocolate bar next to it. The reason why you want the knife at the bottom is because it'll use the chocolate bar at the top of your inventory first, so you won't have to move your mouse as much this way. One thing to watch out for is don't accidentally eat a chocolate bar. I know they're tempting and they taste good, but one bar will basically negate grinding 10 other chocolate bars. And now your output is going to be 54 GP, so that's a 5 GP profit per bar. Usually the margins are going to be a bit bigger, but you could always try to buy lower and sell higher by just leaving it in overnight. For number 7, we're going to be heading west to Barbarian Village to steal some loot from the fishermen. This spot provides the best fishing XP for free to play, and because people are going for the most XP possible, they tend to drop all their fish on the ground. You're going to see trout and salmon, but only pick up the salmon because it's worth almost 3 times more than the trout. Once you get a full inventory of salmon, you can head up to Edgeville to bank your fish and repeat. And when you do the price check, you'll see your inventory is worth a little over 1k, so it's a pretty similar method to picking potatoes, but the bank is closer. Since we're in Edgeville, we're going to be heading a little bit south into the dungeon for method number 8. Follow the path I'm taking, and if you're still level 3, you might want to bring some food so you can take some hits without dying as you go through. A lot of people cook and drop food by the people fishing in Barbarian Village, so that would be a good place to get some. So once you're here, pick up the brass key and keep on switching worlds. And if you're getting attacked, you'll have to find a safe spot, or you can just hop up the ladder and switch worlds from there. When you do the price check, you'll see that each key is worth over 200 GP each, which is really not bad, and it's a nice little profit with no requirements. We're going to be heading back to lumbridge for method number 9, so I can show you this very classic method that always brings back the nostalgia. Cross over the bridge again and head north because we're going to be killing chickens. Each chicken will drop bones and chicken, and they could drop between 5 and 10 feathers. I would recommend picking up the chicken over the bones because they're worth more. It's also very convenient because the feathers will stack on one inventory slot, so you could potentially never have to bank and just let the stack keep growing. So you can see in the price check that you could rake in a pretty good profit for just a couple of minutes of work doing a method that has exactly 0 requirements. When you're ready to bank, you can either head over to Lumbridge Castle or Kharid, but if you're going to Kharid, make sure you bring your 10 GP so you can get through the gate. And we are going to be going into the desert now for the 10th and final method of this video. From the bank in Kharid, we're going to run up north to where the mines are. Power mining iron is the fastest mining XP for free to play, and the Kharid mine has a good spot for that, which means there's always going to be a supply of free iron ore on the ground for you to take. Watch out for the scorpions though, because if you're a low level, they may start to attack you if they wander close enough. The price check will show you that iron ore is worth 87 GP each, which comes out to over 2,000 GP per inventory, which is another really good profit for no requirements. So those are 10 methods to earn some cash to get you started in the game, and after your first hour or so, the majority of these methods will become useless. But if you're looking for a way to afford your first set of armor or upgrade your tools, this is what you should do. I hope this was able to help you out and give you some ideas. If so, please give it a like. It helps me to determine whether or not you guys enjoyed this type of video. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.